12th ranked Creighton men back at CHI to start their final homestand of the season. The Jays hosting Seton Hall. 3 overtimes not needed this go around, not even one in fact, as Creighton felt real comfy back on their home floor, shooting 54% from the field and 40% from beyond the arc. Second to last time we'll see a Creighton home crowd inside CHI this season. Fans dressed accordingly for the annual Abide Blue Out Night. First half, Trey Alexander coming off a season-high 31 at St. John's, picking up right where he left off. A tray from Trey. Jays go up by 6. Later in the first, Isaac Trout from deep gets it to go. Back-to-back triples from the Grand Island native starts a 6-0 run. Moments later, Steven Splashworth makes it a 9-0 run. Then Ryan Kalkbrenner, the big man with the big moves, puts an exclamation point on an 11-0 run for the Jays to go up by 14. Still just in the first half, Baylor Scheierman, psych, launches a Baylor bomb, and that target's destroyed. 1 of 6 triples for the Aurora native. Scheierman tallied a 20-point, 11-rebound double-double, while also surpassing 1,000 points in a Creighton uniform, which has only been 2 seasons. What did you do with your Wednesday night? Creighton easily secured the win, 85-64, and moved ahead of the Pirates to 3rd in the Big East standings.